Today, we're making one of my favorite dishes, chili. First, you're going to need 1 pound of ground turkey, and add to that 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. And stir that together and let that start browning. In the meantime, we're going to cut 1 yellow onion and dice it. I like to take off the outer skin because it can be a little wonky. And wonky's good in a lot of cases, but not with our onions. And we're just going to add this straight to our meat. Just like that. Now, let's take 2 stalks of celery. I'm going to cut off the bad parts, and then cut it in half because these were quite large, and slice it up. And this is also going to be added to the meat. And then all these flavors are just going to get to know each other. Get married, as one might say. And make sure you stir it together. That way they can really mingle. Now, with a leek, you want to make sure it's very clean. And make sure the stem part is cut off. And then I'm going to slice it up. Leek is very delicious. It brings an earthy, spicy flavor. Now, back to our meat mixture, I'm adding some tomato paste, 6 ounces of it, and mixing it up. Then, I'm going to add 28 ounces of diced tomatoes with their juice. And we're just going to let this keep simmering. Now, let's get back to our veggies. I am doing some carrot, but I'm cutting it into bite-sized pieces, not slicing it. Because I like that chunky feel, Who doesn't like a little bit of chunk in their lives? Now I got 2 tomatoes, and yes, we did just add diced tomatoes, but I also like to add fresh. And finally, we have 2 jalapenos. I just cut the stems off, cut these into quarters, and then just slice them thin. Seeds and all, because I like that little bit of spice. And then we're going to take those veggies that we just cut and add them to our chili. This is going to make it so fresh tasting. And then I'm also going to take our 3 beans for it. I'm using 15 ounces of red kidney beans, black beans, and cannellini beans. And then you just mix it up. And to this, I'm adding 2 teaspoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of pepper, and 1.5 tablespoons of chili powder. And just mix it up. And then we're going to cook this on low with a lid for 2 hours. And after 2 hours, this is what it looks like. Give it a nice little stir, and we're ready to plate it. And I'm garnishing here with a dollop of sour cream, some slices of avocado, and a little bit of sliced green onion. And man, this right here is heaven. I encourage you to try it. Enjoy!